Number 1. Menhaz Zaman, Canada, 2019. Crime: murdered his mother, father, sister, and grandmother in their Toronto home. Motive: desire to conceal his academic failures. Sentence: life imprisonment with no parole eligibility for 40 years. Number 2. Grant Amato, USA, 2019. Crime: killed his parents and brother in their Florida home. Motive: obsession with a Bulgarian webcam model which led to the theft of family funds. Sentence: life imprisonment without parole. Number 3. Brett Ryan. Murdered his mother and 2 of his brothers in their Toronto home on August 25, 2022. He used a crossbow and other weapons in the killings. Brett then attempted to cover up the crime scene to mislead authorities. Initially, he planned to kill only 1 family member, but ended up killing 3. Motive: he feared that his mother would expose his lies to his fiancée about his employment and financial situation. His aim was to prevent his family from revealing the truth before his upcoming wedding. Sentence: Brett pleaded guilty to 3 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of attempted murder. He has been sentenced to life in prison with no chance of parole for 25 years. Number 4. Chandler Halderson. He murdered his parents, Bart and Krista Halderson, in their home in Windsor, Wisconsin, in July 2021. He started by shooting his father, and later killed his mother when she returned home. He then went on to dismember their bodies, and then attempted to dispose of the remains in different locations. When questioned by authorities about his parents' whereabouts, he lied, claiming they had gone on a trip. Chandler went further and reported his parents missing to mislead investigators while hiding evidence of the crime. Motive: his parents discovered he had been lying about attending college and having a job, so he killed them to prevent them from exposing his deception. And he wanted to maintain his lifestyle without consequences for his lies. Sentence: convicted of 2 counts of first-degree intentional homicide, dismemberment of a corpse, and providing false information. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole in March 2022. Number 5. Jennifer Pan. In 2010, Jennifer Pan orchestrated a home invasion at her family's house in Markham, Ontario. She hired hitmen to kill her parents, Bich Ha and Han Pan. The attackers shot both parents. Her mother, Bich Ha, died, but her father, Han, survived despite severe injuries. Jennifer staged the crime to look like a robbery gone wrong and pretended to be a victim herself. Motive: Jennifer felt trapped by her parents' strict and controlling upbringing, known as tiger parenting. So she lied about attending university and working to maintain the image her parents wanted. And she feared losing her relationship with her boyfriend, Daniel Wong, due to her parents' disapproval. Further, Jennifer believed that by eliminating her parents, she could gain financial freedom and be with Wong. Sentence: in 2014, Jennifer Pan was convicted of first-degree murder, attempted murder, and conspiracy to commit murder. She was sentenced to life in prison with no chance of parole for 25 years. Number 6. Michael and Robert Bever, Oklahoma, 2015. Michael and Robert were 2 brothers from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, who committed a horrific family massacre in 2015. On the night of July 22, 2015, Robert Bever, 18, and his younger brother Michael Bever, 16, murdered 5 members of their family in their home. Armed with knives, they stabbed their parents and 3 younger siblings to death, while 2 of their siblings managed to survive, one by hiding and another after being critically wounded. The victims were David Bever, their father, 52, April Bever, their mother, 44, Daniel Bever, their brother, 12, Christopher Bever, their brother, 7, Victoria Bever, their sister, 5. Their 13-year-old sister Crystal Bever was stabbed but survived, and their 2-year-old sister was unharmed. Motive: the brothers had a disturbing obsession with mass killings and serial killers. Robert Bever reportedly wanted to become famous and planned the murders for months. They initially wanted to kill their entire family, record the killings, and then go on a shooting spree, targeting a public place to gain notoriety. They had also ordered body armor and more weapons online, which were later found by police. Sentencing: Robert Bever pleaded guilty to all 5 murders and was sentenced to 5 life terms without parole in 2016. Michael Bever was convicted in 2018 and sentenced to life with the possibility of parole after 38 years. Their home was later demolished, and a memorial park was built in its place. Finally, Jacob Ryan Evans. On October 3, 2012, Jacob Ryan Evans, a 17-year-old from Aledo, Texas, shot and killed his mother and younger sister inside their home. Using a .22 caliber revolver, he shot his mother, Jamie Evans, 48, and his 15-year-old sister, Mallory Evans, multiple times. After committing the murders, Evans called 911 and calmly confessed to the crime, stating that he had been thinking about killing his family for some time. He showed little emotion during the call and described how he did not feel remorse for what he had done. Motive. Evans later claimed that he had been influenced by violent movies and books, particularly the 2007 horror film, The Strangers. He also expressed anti-religious and nihilistic beliefs, saying he saw no value in human life. In his confession, he mentioned that he thought killing his family would be easy and quick, but later realized it was not as simple as he had imagined. Sentence. Evans was initially charged as an adult with capital murder, but due to his age, he was not eligible for the death penalty. In 2015, he pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 45 years in prison as part of a plea deal to avoid a trial. He will be eligible for parole after serving 22.5 years, meaning he could be released in 2035 when he is in his 40s. His case remains one of the most chilling family murders due to his lack of emotion and apparent detachment from the crime.